Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. And with lots of the schedule remaining, Clark, what are you looking for tonight?
You know, Kevin, at this point of the season, I think you begin to see how and who these coaches want to play in their rotations. And I think it's critical that you have a secure, anchored identity as a team.
Here's Chambers. Hornacek outside. 6 to shoot. Johnson surveying the floor, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Rice, lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
So effective off the dribble. Rice is good at measuring defenders and knowing when to take quick shots.
Pass to Marley. Here's Chambers. Johnson outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Chambers. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Brown the pass to Rice. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Rice's activity on offense, outstanding. So good at getting the defense to get out of position and able to draw the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team. And that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game. He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Hornacek kicks it to West. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that one's good by Marley.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Rice passes to Brown. The three. Miami no good on that time either. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Johnson against Brown. Pass to Hornacek. Chambers with a screen on Smith. Here's Chambers. Trains it from beyond the arc.
There's the range Chambers possesses. Defenses have to guard him better than this.
Here's Brown. Yep, it counts.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Now, here's Johnson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Timeout called, the Suns. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Clean sweep of them last season. You bet that momentum will likely carry over.
We'll see how they match up this time. Big difference from a year ago.
And here are the Suns now. The shake. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown inside. West.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out below.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah. He was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
Now, here is Hornacek. His last outing, 16 points for him. Fires the three. The rebound by Long. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Rice, and it's sent back by West. Johnson outside, puts up a three. Phoenix no good that time either.
Rough quarter for him, just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
There's Brown with the three. That one's not going to go. The Suns trailing. Hornacek with it. Picked up by Brown. On the wing, Marley. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his second bucket.
I like the call that time by Johnson, getting himself some help so he can find a shot for his team.
Here's Rice. And it's Phoenix with the rebound and taken away by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A baseline J. Rice dishes to Brown. Pass to Rice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Rice has got 6 points.
A legitimate threat from the mid-range. Rice doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing.
Johnson, the pass to West. Now Marley. Here's the screen. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Miami, they're in second, looking to take over the first spot. Edwards, he's checked in for the Heat. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Brown, the pass to Burton. Back to Brown. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Dumas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
Watson, he's checked in for Miami. They get a hand on it. Brown inside. Swallows covering. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 6.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown, the pass to Weatherspoon. The kick out to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 7 points.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Suns trail by 8. Here's Ceballos. Scoreless thus far. Hornacek outside for 3. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
thought they did a nice job denying shots and setting a high standard for their defensive effort. A really good start at that end of the floor.
What a way to open up a game. Absolutely putting the offense on notice and shutting them down.
Now, here is Hornacek. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
Taking full advantage of the fast break play, he gets out ahead and makes sure they convert.
Hornacek with it. Pass to Perry. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the lob to Brown. Stolen by Tucker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Here is Dumas over Watson. Back to Hornacek. Pass to Dumas. Right wing. Clock at 6. Ceballos passes to Hornacek. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Hornacek is known for his unique free throw shot routine. He rubs the side of his face before shooting as a sign of saying hello to his kids.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
And they double up Brown. Here's Askins. Edwards dishes to Brown. Pass to Askins. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Dumas. Suns trail by 8 and taken away by Brown. Here's Burton, guarded by Tucker, and that one is stuffed right through.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt, did he, Clark? He was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Suns trail by 10. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now, here is Hornacek. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Ceballos. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Heat leading by 8. Brown with it. West picks him up. Smith surveying the D. Cycly passes to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jeff Hornacek. For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him. And Brown drops them both. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Boston Celtics.
They came in with a really good game plan and executed on it. I thought they were really tenacious on offense.
And they managed to do it in front of a hostile crowd. Easier said than done.
Now here's Marley. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
That's too easy for him. You can see how comfortable he is inside.
Brown against Hornacek. Brown, no good. Suns trail by 8. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ceballos kicks to Hornacek. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. And they double up Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love the physical play by Cycli there, using his size to give the defense trouble.
Chambers is checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Ceballos. That one misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
The first free throw is good.
And Marley has one of the cooler names around the league, known as Thunder Dan, a real fan favorite.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Phoenix. Third best record here in the early going. Miami leading by 7. Brown finds Smith. Now here's Edwards. To the inside. Cycli passes to Brown. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Pass to Marley. Here's Chambers. Bucket is good. Chambers got 5 points so far.
Not much will slow down Chambers. A little bump certainly won't.
Here's Cycli, defended by West. The shot's good from Cycli.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Johnson against Brown. Johnson with the bounce pass. Hornacek outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I like how Hornacek goes into the contact there. Doesn't shy away from it. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Brown. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he was literally everywhere on the defensive end of the floor. His multiple rejections were really stifling all game long.
Cycli passes to Smith. To the paint. And here's Brown outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Long. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And Miami making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Ceballos is checked in for Phoenix. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Love the way he makes those sharp, relentless cuts to the rim. He's been a major thorn in the defensive side.
No question. I expect him to keep knifing inside as much as he can. This is how aggressive a player he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. To the middle. Here's Rice. Misses off the right iron. Suns trail by 5. Here's Hornacek. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hornacek's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Phoenix. There's the lob to Brown. It's stolen by West. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Marley no good. The Heat leading by 3. Brown kicks to Rice. Back to Brown. Pass to Rice. Over Marley. That's good from 17 feet away. Rice has got 12.
Seizing his moment and taking the shot. Just going for it.
Johnson outside. And here's Hornacek. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Brown. Again with the block. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Marley. Brown dishes to Rice. Brown with the screen on Marley. Rice passes to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Now Marley. He's got 6. From downtown. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
What Marley gives you every night, the physicality, the passion, and oh yeah, he can shoot it.
Pass to Rice. The screen from Brown. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Marley. Brown kicks to Rice, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Boy, that's textbook defense there. Nice timing to get that steal.
Yeah, the opposition has to be careful around him because he's skilled at swiping the rock away.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Shot clock at 3. Brown laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 4.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The shot's good on the assist by West. And 12 points for Johnson.
For KJ tonight, it's been a common theme. He's just too quick, too talented.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Johnson outside. For the tie. Magnificent rejection.
Impressive seeing Cycli turn away shots. Does a really good job using his long arms to stiff arm scores.
Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 14 points for the game. 3rd quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And first timeout of the game called for Phoenix. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Edwards, he's checked in for Miami. And Phoenix also making a switch. Barry's checked in. On defense, Miami. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
That's a money play for this team. Hornacek in a catch and shoot.
Brown the pass to Rice. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. That gives them the lead. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick and confident. Johnson stops and pops in a hurry.
Marley passes to Hornacek. Here's Perry. Back to Hornacek. Here's Perry. Still without a basket. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Hornacek from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Brown's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And they double up Brown. Smith dishes to Brown. Hornacek with the steal. Johnson outside. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. And here's Johnson outside. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Down low. It's hauled in by the Suns. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown against Johnson. Hornacek outside. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Brown. And they get it back. West can't hit.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
A different look for Miami. Weatherspoon's checked in, and Burton subbed in for Brown. And for the Suns, Dumas comes in for West, and it's Ceballos in for Hornacek. Timeout called the Heat. The Heat trail by 4. Brown inside. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Yes, those dunks always feel great.
Well, Phoenix shooting well. They're at 45%. Crafty move. The rebound by Weatherspoon.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Here's Weatherspoon. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Here's Watson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Phoenix. The lead is 2. Pass to Hornacek. Fires from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Gotta know where Hornacek is at all times, because he will burn you from the corners.
Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Perry. Back to Hornacek. Got it from 16 feet. Hornacek's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
If you allow Hornacek a look from there, it's almost like a layup for him.
Brown finds Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jeff Hornacek. One free throw good from Brown. The Suns making a change here. Marley's checked in. And Brown drops them both. Hornacek with it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Ceballos. Hornacek outside. 5 on the clock. Inside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. And Miami making a change here. Burton's checked in.
34.
Here's Hornacek. And a miss there on the triple.
Just absolutely tenacious, guys. He stuck right on him defensively. Really bothered that shot.
How about that finish from the point man? Taking it straight to the rack.
He wasn't leaving any room for interference.
And in a close game, this kind of a play is so energizing. Just look at his bench going wild.
Now, here is Hornacek.
Weatherspoon. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Miami with the rebound. Brown inside. Hornacek covering. Brown the pass to Weatherspoon. Now here's Brown. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. The Suns call time.
I guess coach isn't happy right now with the distribution of shots. And some of the shots we've been seeing, my goodness, they've been contested, difficult shots. And when they're not dropping, it's time to change the game plan. You can't get too focused on forcing things. They need a better offensive rhythm right now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Dumas. It's stolen by Smith. To the inside. It's intercepted. And there's another turnover by the Suns. So for the Suns, West is checked in for Dumas, and it's Johnson in for Ceballos. The Heat with the lead. Brown deciding where to go with it. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Kevin Johnson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
And the Heat making a change here. Long's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Chambers checked in.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Brown, the pass to Long. Back to Brown. And they double up Brown. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the Suns, a fast break. Hornacek with it. Now Smith defending. And that one's good by Marley.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going. We all know he's a confident player. But if you're going to go for that kind of a finish, you need to finish it.
Rice kicks to Brown. Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, he willed that one through. Wow.
It's go time for them now or never.
Johnson dishes to West. Now here's Marley. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rice. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Played in lots of big moments. Marley stays steady.
The Heat trail by 4. Brown with the screen on Marley. Here's Rice. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Rice has got 20.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
Marley no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Miami. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
The Heat call time.
Now at the line, Brown. It's a player's foul on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. West outside. Johnson against Brown. Pass to Marley. And Brown over to help. High post Johnson. He's against Smith. Johnson gets the bucket.
And Johnson is just a winner. Someone who wants to bury important shots.
To the paint. Brown the pass to Cycling. Back to Brown. Here's Rice. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. West has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Marley. West dishes to Johnson. Hornacek right side. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. 1:07 left in the game. Brown outside. To Cycling. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Hornacek. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Miami. They trail by 1. Here's Cycling, defended by West.
Talking about much in the clutch. Great to see him come through right there.
Big time shot for sure. It's got to help his confidence as well as his team's.
The Suns call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, with the time remaining, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot right here.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Here's one is set. The Suns call time.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise. Best fans in the NBA. Let's go live.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown against Johnson. Pass to West. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, it was a must-foul situation. They were hoping for somebody not quite so good at the line.
And that's a good job from the offense to get it into his hands. They knew the foul was coming and got it to their shooter.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
The Suns call time. And what's their best move at this point?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Chambers. Takes a 3. The 3 won't fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send them to the line and hope for some misses.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Phoenix calls timeout. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And even though this game is likely out of reach, a lot of coaches want to practice their strategies in these situations.
That's right. Try to extend the game. Bring out wins, or at least lessons.
Ceballos. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was tight there at the end, but they were able to give this crowd what they wanted.
Kevin, I do think the crowd helped make it happen. I mean, in a close game, the fan support can be a real difference maker.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.